After spending 7 years in the house, and this Fever offense has been swings. Clark on a step back.
Guarded by Caitlin Clark.
This is Odyssey Sims on
A handful of times, and it's been
Cia Jackson averaging 13 points per
break, and you can't let Kelsey Mitchell get going.
She's pulling away a big lead.
LA has
To work on Stevens, and here is Stevens who will launch Indiana with the defense. Lexi Hull going coast to
not enough changes for this career.
Here's Mitchell putting on the move. Hamby goes back to work, and the scoop. Clark, step back. Here is Hamby who will fire from three.
Did all the hard stuff. And
to win Rookie of the Month and Player VP. Here is Nalissa Smith, fire away. Just 11th in the WNBA. A week ago today, they beat Jewel Awards. The coaching
is New York, the top team in the league.
Getting back defensively as Smith. Kelsey, thank you, and yeah, for the franchise.
No question. She said 4, maybe 3. We're in the 6th spot in the play.
Odyssey Sims finds some space. Hesitation. Clark gets inside. Hamby fighting through traffic, flips it up, shot one. She's arguing that. Here is Stevens on the roll. Oh.
She's really good at
Mitchell, catch and shoot, whistle there.
Since the break, 100. It's amazing.
Mitchell leads all scorers with 7.
Doing a really good job fronting Rakia Jack.
Indiana times. Here's Lee.
Physical post who can run off.
Backdoor pass finds Kia Nurse. Fever turnover, so it hasn't hurt them. Comes Boston, flips her shoulder, and it's an off. Ray Burrell, who's just checked. Clark stepping back on the baseline.
Her game as well.
Burrell attacking the baseline, and
such a low-scoring first quarter.
Shots because of that turnover.
Right, relax just a tad. You're playing.
Clark will launch off balance. Good fortune here if you are a fan and both playing in this building.
You can say that about the Indiana Fever. They
here in May. Clark, highest scoring game, had more than that in a season.
Time to spend on all the numbers.
On the bounce, Dantas charging inside baseline. There's Burrell through trap.
Players, Smith and Dantas.
Mitchell lost. There is Nurse stepping back, launching, and she was here. She hit 5 threes. Smith denial, but on a sec over to Mitchell. Nurse stepping back and rattle
it quickly. You got to move the ball
in the WNBA, so it's a little below
turnover margin. A +2 rebound.
Putting on the moves, Clark.
17 points a game.
Kelsey Mitchell as she steps into a 2 there with Ray Burrell and Kia Nurse.
To help Indiana.
Dantas over a double. Odyssey Sims on the drive. Draws. They put together a fine evening. 10th
their average. Execute in the quarter court. And now Indiana can get you with some mismatches.
So trying to get this Indiana offense kick-start.
On the season.
And
home of the Imps. Same place as me.
Clark, good feed into. Here's Azare again. Oh, doing
a D.
And a Boston on the other end.
And executive of the year in this league. Indiana play offensively.
Well, worth noting that sometimes it does. It's a 2 a couple of times. So they've got some impressive wins.
In the W, it's part of the reason.
Hit just 3 threes. All
go to LA's practice in the W because they work.
Here's Burrell fighting inside. It's in a backdoor cut. It's Mitchell to Boston. Into Samuelson and denied. Just 3 total points since the minutes. We haven't seen Christy Wallace.
Of course, Dearica Hamby, you know, she had 2.
The A level this year. Here is Hamby. Shot on Samuelson. Shot off the mark. There's Hamby.
On this team, number 2 pick in the draft. And Cameron, we're sending our best to you. Because she wanted to be her. And for Rakia, it's like, you're going to be an all-star.
No question. And that's what advantage on Wheeler. And Jack.
She's an incredible athlete. You're a rookie. That's impressive.
Oh, Clark.
Indiana handles it.
Sims into hole. And on the drive. Turns the corner and gets to the
over the thigh pads.
We've seen that speed be such a break. Smith going one-on-one.
Passers out of that play.
Here's Steven. 3-point shooting teams in the league. Stevens will try it again.
Aaliyah Boston getting away.
He's finding some room to work down there on a regular roster deal. Stumbles, but not a full-time gig. He's able to shovel it there to Stevens. It frees up Boston. Second half. Overdriving into Smith, leaves a shot short. Clark crossing over, and traces Sims giving chase. Caitlin Clark as Jackson throws up a wild. This is for Boston. Here is Hamby on the other end. Spit
Somebody back. We were on the same side. Look at Boston.
Tactician. It's always a chess match.
Timeout or a substitution.
Sims to switch on to Boston. Driving on Boston.
Hill gets you in isolation. Look to it in Dallas.
On the drive, Clark hangs and banks it.
Can't stop her.
Jackson turning on, trying to establish Lee. You have to hoist from way outside.
Which is on mismatches that
sitting on 16 points here so far. Here is Clark launching.
Mismatch for Azurá Stevens. It's a rich space to snake behind. You put a lot of pressure.
Drops it for Smith. The other end, Nurse is open. And Wheeler drawing the foul. And Sunday, base decision for Christie Sides. Extra pass, it's one. Indiana back up 5 and Clark trying to answer. You bet. Break out of that here as Sims on the drop.
They like to run for Kelsey Mitchell.
Nurse weaving her way inside and
try to force some slippage.
Boston back for Clark. Flips it over to Burrell, who's open. Really nice defensive possessions there for minutes here today. Dantas fading, firing.
Action's tough to guard. What a take by Burrell.
Driving on Burrell, hangs and can't.
Guarded by Mitchell and Clark.
And Sparks have just not gone away. They've had Boston spinning inside.
Game. Nobody in the league runs.
Clark lobbing inside. Oh, difficult.
Her ability to run the floor, play one.
Beaver hit with a moving screen. Frustration there from Clark. Step back. Hits a throw. Going behind the back. Oh, it's that is her 12th.
And let me correct myself. It's
first. Will she get it off in time? Just does.
So good at creating separation to get into.
Mitchell pulling up. Beaver have far more important things at hand. Hamby rolling, runs into hole, shot two.
Lexi Hall does not need fantastic.
Being free on the CBS Sports app, or Beaver have won 9 of their last 10. Smith with the rebound. Oh, pretty spin. Christie Sides really. Burrell catch and shoot. Whoa, what
shooter open.
Mitchell, that's a deep defensive end. And they lost Hamby. And this year as a pro comes in your 10th, averaging 18 points per game. That's
a remarkable run by them.
Mitchell hoists and had it.
10th assist.
Gets reinforcements.
Called a coach's assist. When Chris
and Hamby right into Smith. Maybe got away with. Indiana has been much more secure with their passes. Smith lost the handle. Shot clock down to Smith. Right move. Floats it up. Gets. Erica Hamby, you're not battling like this.
And Erica sees it.
On the drive. Smith lays it in. Going here in the 4th quarter. Sims on the right now. Clark lets it fry.
Close game late. And we'll see Mitchell and Caitlin Clark lead the league Eastern Conference Player of the Month for August.
Their direction. I think Clark and Mitchell 11 assists and 12 rebounds.
Close out games, right? And they can get a stop.
Burrell catch and shoot. About the 3 and traveled. Backing in on Stevens.
That's a really good ATO by Indiana.
Of the season, and that tops. And a big Burrell cut off there by Boston. Inside for Ham. Nurse drives inside. Sims picks her pockets. And Sims.
That doesn't have space to see between.
Has the ball under 2 minutes to go, trying to go Fieldhouse. Steve Mitchell will take it herself. On the drop.
Their tendency for the Fever is Kelsey.
Back, here's a Boston 3. Nurse is left open. Cheek. Like it, Boston. Mitchell.
A winning play.
Big break. Have we called her name?
17 for 25. Foul here. I like the strategy. Play deep.
3 drives her way inside. Muscles.
Play's taking too long, I think.
That's surprising. And it's up. Oh, it's a triple. About the knowledgeable fans in this hockey, and they both belong. They're 18 and 16.
Always look switches on mismatches that.